Hello, dear Virgos, and welcome to your August 2023 readings with me. If you're new to my channel, please do subscribe. So, let's get started. Virgos, Sun, Moon, and Rising. The first week, my dear Virgos, is asking us to be in control. And how can we be in control? By balancing between home and work. Okay, there is going to be a need to strike a balance between these two. It seems that Virgos have been working, or at home. Okay, so here, if you go towards one side, what happens is that one side suffers, and if you go again towards your work side, then your home life suffers. So you will be called on to make some compromises, some kind of sacrifice in the first week. Most probably, it can also be a sacrifice done for a loved one. Maybe someone needs your attention at home. So you have to take few days off from your work and be with them so that they feel better. And it can also be that your work, a colleague goes on a holiday and you get some extra work upon you. So then what is happening is that you are more in your office rather than at home. You're more at your workplace rather than at home. And so your family is like, where are you these days? We are going to hang your picture there on the wall because we don't know who you are. We might forget your face. So these kind of things can happen. Most probably it must be happening. The people who are always out of the house, the family members, especially the children, might just forget them. Then who's there? Mama, who's there at the door? Oh, it's your papa. Oh, really? I didn't know. I never saw him so much. So don't be like that. Strike a balance, okay? And vice versa also. Even it can be a lady also works a lot. This can be called upon even for Virgo students. I see that you will have to strike a balance between your work and play life, okay? Too much outside and not doing enough of your studies, you're going to get bad grades. And too much in your studies, you're going to get good grades, but then you're not going to feel nice inside because you're not going and enjoying your life also, So you have to strike a balance, a healthy balance, okay, in the first week. When it comes to your finances, just be careful, don't overspend, all right? And if a relative comes to you, my dear Virgos, at this point of time, there is a chance that some friend or relative can be in need and they can knock at your door and ring the bell and say, hey, my dear, I need some help, financial help or psychological help. I need to speak to you, or there can be a person who is in need at this point of time, and you will need to help them at this point of time, my dear Virgos. So if you are interested in changing your life, in having a dream life, in manifesting a life that you want, my dear ones. So I have made a manifestation class. This is a 7-day class and I invite you all on this manifestation class. As a child, I was always manifesting and I didn't even know that this was called manifestation. I used to just get what I wanted just through those techniques that I will be sharing in this manifestation masterclass with you all. And I'll be sharing my techniques over there and also the spiritual side of manifestation that I feel nobody speaks about, and that is extremely important to know, my dear ones. So the link is given below and I invite you to this manifestation masterclass that can change your life and you can have your dream life. So thank you for listening and I shall see you there. And then we go to the second week. Now in the second week, as you can see, there is quite an energy of seeking clarity. This is what I see in the second week. In the second week, I see for Virgos is that they have been kept in dark about certain things. They didn't know about certain things. And now in the second week, suddenly things become clear. It's like, all this while you were walking in a dark room. So you were feeling, oh, over here, if I step, maybe there is something there. Maybe there is something there. Have you tried walking in a dark room? Try to do that. It's fun. Not really sometimes. If you have some boxes or if you have some dangerous stuff, then you are in trouble. But then it's like walking in a dark room, my dear Virgos. And in the second week, it's like suddenly, somebody comes and just switches on the light, and it's like, wow, wow, this is how it was, and this is how it is, in fact. And I was imagining something else. So your projections might be clarified at this point of time in the second week, and there will be a clarity. There will be a kind of a plan of action now that you can take upon certain things, because now you see things clearly. Now you know what is what, and now you know that if you have been taken for a ride by some people, by some colleagues, or then something just gets exposed and the clarity comes into the situation. Regarding money matters, I see things are going to go very fine for you. Regarding your career also, some of you might get some new, aha moments when it comes to your work. It can be like you have been working on something and you wanted to see like, how can I, improve this project? And then suddenly it's like, wow, like, yes, I get this idea, and then everybody agrees to you. So this kind of wonderful moments, of genius moments, can pop up for you in the second week. This is what I see. For Virgo students, I see that second week for you is a week wherein you will know which direction you want to take in life. Like, sometimes we are a bit confused of what to do. Like, like for me, during my MBA, I was a bit confused. It's like, should I go for marketing? Should I go for human resource management? For me, my love was on human resource management, because that was really something that was attracting me. Marketing was not really, it was okay, but human resources was dealing with people, how to deal with people and their grievances. It was really something that was attracting me. And so I was in quite a confusion that which way I have to go. So for you also, it will be like that. And this energy of the second week will really help you. So, some people come into our lives and they say, yeah, most probably this can be good for you, or that can be good for you. Okay. And then after listening to everyone, then you have to know for yourself. Don't just go because people say it. That you have to see for yourself, will I be able to deal with this? Will I be able to deal with that? What is that I'm really, really attracted to as a profession, as a career path? And then you will go for it in the second week for the Virgo students. And this is a wonderful thing. And even for Virgos who are applying for new jobs or trying for new avenues, new horizons also for you, it will be a moment that gives you more clarity now regarding your future career path, or the profession that you would like to get into, or if you are planning to switch or change some job, then this can happen also at this point of time. And then we have the third week. It's a beautiful energy. If you have been thinking about money matters a lot, if you have been wondering like how to make more money, or how to get a job that pays well, then in the third week you might get an opportunity which pays you very well, a job that pays you very well. Or it is also a kind of a windfall of money for some of you, because that you are selling some property, or you're receiving some heritage from somewhere, or somebody is gifting you something which is of great monetary value. Okay, sometimes we don't realize. It's like, oh, this what is this? And then afterwards you realize that, wow, this costed something like a lot, a fortune, for example. Yeah, so these kind of things can also happen with some Virgos in the third week. And then I also see for some of the Virgos, as this is a double-edged energy, I see that some of you might be investing a lot also in something. You will plan to invest a lot. For some of you, you will lose money also because of some miscalculation that you did in your past. Something was miscalculated, and because of that now you are losing your money. For some of you, sudden expenses that, oh, I need to pay for my child over here, or oh, I need to pay for this relative, they are in a problem, and then you give them a lot of money also, because you need to help them also, because they are relying on you, they are depending on you. All right, so this kind of energy is also seen, my dear Virgos, for you in the third week. So I would like to tell you is that if you're getting a lot of lump sum money, that is what is also the energy of this third week, then try to be wise and, be very careful of how you invest it, okay? And those of you who are now listening to me, it's quite early, it's not the third week of August. So try to put some money aside just in case, that it doesn't disturb your budget, my dear Virgos. So, like that, what can happen is that if somebody comes to you in the third week asking for money, or if a sudden expenditure comes your way or arises, then you have your safe piggy bank also on the side. All right, so in the third week that can happen for Virgo students. Those of you who are planning to get a loan, students loan, it will almost be granted in the third week, while for some of you, you will need to be cautious of where you are investing your money, study wise, also where you want to go. Get all the information before you invest big amounts. All right, then we go to the last week, my dear Virgos, and the last week is a masculine energy. Now this masculine energy is a very rich energy. This masculine energy is an energy of a very sportive kind of a person, dynamic, sportive, good looking, athletics, kind of a person it is. And I also see a younger person, this is what I see, very well to do and doing the job very well, okay, and very helping in nature. So single Virgo ladies can almost, trust this kind of a person to be their good friend or a potential partner also for some of you. This is what I see, as it is a masculine energy, or it can be you yourself, my dear Virgos, gentlemen who are, who are having these qualities and who are there to help someone. You will be helping a friend in need or a relative in need with your guidance. Excuse me. This is what I see over here. Then I also see, my dear Virgos, is that in the last week, you might get some kind of a financial advice from a masculine figure, is what I see over here in the last week. And I also see that monetarily speaking, things can get better for you and luck will be on your side in the last week. But luck is always on our side, but it also depends upon us of how we use it, okay? We can almost say that, oh, I'm not lucky or I am lucky, but it's all about how we use that opportunity that has been given to us. Is it in a positive way? Is it in a negative way? That determines the luck. All right. So here in the last week, I see that you can get lucky regarding your finances also. So well, my dear Virgos, here you are. Beautiful cards for you. Yeah. So I wish you a beautiful month of August. Soon your birthday. So I will wish all the Virgos, the end of the August Virgos, with a happy birthday to you. Yes. And I will see you in your birthday month, my dear Virgos. So have a wonderful, beautiful month of August and use all the positive energy that is coming your way in this month especially. So thank you for listening. Please do like, share and comment, and I shall see you next month. Bye-bye. God bless. Bye.